Hmm. Hmm. Like, I get it. People can spread the word of God and share messages. But when it's somebody random that I do not know, I don't respond to it. I mean, I see it, but I don't respond to it. Like, send a direct message back, but I just wanted to show y'all that. Huh. I'm not sure what to make of that. It almost feels like that's a sign or a coincidence, because I did go on a complete tirade the other night on a live stream talking about this crazy guy that wants to call himself God's grandson, Methuselah, Syracuse, or what the hell that, Seraphi, I don't know how to say it, but they're fallen angels. And weirdly enough, this guy's in the gig community. Yes, where they DoorDash, they do Spark, they do Instacart, they do all that. I was only over there because of the communities that I've ran into. When I ran into some decent people, until some of the people I found out were not who they really were, when it was a complete costume and an absolute mind funk. But this guy came up through another channel and came in across the other communities. Even though he says that he's watching everybody, observing and analyzing, a friend of mine just sent him a video. And now this guy is claiming that he's Methuselah, God's grandson. He threw his whole stinking name out there, but he says his last name is Wine. And then he's using 444 lying, like he says he's divine. Untouchable. It just doesn't make sense to me. Nobody is anything. We're all human beings. Yes, we have special abilities in our own way because of how we connect through the universe and how life, nature, and everything else around us is all connected. But I think that was what was intended when God created all this. I don't think God wanted another man to run around and try to pose and act like they're this or this or this or this, when the guy's literally saying that he's been getting Snapchats, getting him messages that are just like trying to give him like certain, I guess, visions, or certain, like, just trying to tell him a certain thing to follow a certain way, or just kind of observe and go about it a certain way, and not even, because he claims that he's here to like keep looking for things, but he doesn't have the answers. Answer that. Even though the dude wants to keep insulting and calling everybody dingleberries, batches, and go on an absolute tirade, insulting everybody, keep saying everybody's low IQ, everybody's in the corner with their chew rag, their helmet and crayons and all that. Even though I've gone back and forth with this guy like months back. Even though I've been trying to call out his bullshit and see right through his bullshit. He was like, "Oh, you don't understand. You're low IQ. You're retarded. You need to stay at a quarter. You look like a gay butt baby of Jeffrey Dahmer in the Texas Waco guy." Now, think of this. Y'all know the stories that Ryan has talked about, the people that have showed up to his house claiming that Jesus sent them, or they're Lucifer, they were once Jesus, then they're Lucifer again, or Jesus, and then people keep coming up, and then there was the strange lady, then the guy with the painting, and all the people coming up to his gate. And I swear, it's like some sort of schizophrenia, some sort of delulu, or they just got sucked into a video they got really into, and everything that's said in that video really convinced them that they're this, and now they're acting a certain way to get you to believe such things, that they're divine, they're holy, they're untouchable. I'm not trying to shame anybody for being Christian or believe what they want to believe. But there is a certain level and a certain point that you only cross until you start coming off a little delusional and a little crazy, to the point that people like that go to the insane asylum, get wrapped in a straitjacket, put in a padded room, and analyzed and studied by those people that are trying to figure out what makes people like this due to the way that the brain operates and how the thoughts and these just ideas and these projections and all these type of deals that they find wrong with these people. I'll pray for... I mean, what the hell is going on? I'll pray for you, brother. I'll sure as hell smoke you, but you sure don't want to mess with me. Jesus, brother. Jesus.
Well, I mean, they have been told a long time ago I was God's grandson. It was, all the joke, oh my God, God's not real, everything else. And guess what? The joke's on y'all. God is real and God's grandson is actually here. On earth right now. You know the location. Come on, you batches. If you want it, you know where I am. But the reality of it is, you cannot even touch me. I am untouchable. I am a divine spiritual being. I am God's grandson. I am the son of Jesus, which is the lion of Jesus. I am the mark of Christ. There has not been a being like me in 2,000 plus years. I am of divine spiritual beings. I am an Anunnaki starseed that's been sent to Earth.
Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy, guys? The shit that I've come across of these people. Nobody... This is the type of things that makes you go, what the hell? What kind of crack you smoking? Like, what? Jesus, please help us all. We're... Remember when Church and Hoser?
And I remember when I met you and I rode in your truck. You said the fans we had looked at us like these gods or something. Like what? Like how fucking sociopath are you, bro? Like nobody looks at us as gods. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my motherfucking life. You need to set the fuck down somewhere.
We live in a world now that there are videos out there that'll make people act goofier than a Looney Tune character on TV. To the point that they believe what video is being presented and thrown right their direction, or just anything they click and watch on. Like, this is why they say you take things with a grain of salt. Or if you you become super obsessed with it, it can make you crazy. And it can make you a little insane. Depending on what it is. I mean, I know I'm not accurate on every damn thing. But I'm just observing, analyzing, and seeing for myself. And that is a sociopath, delusional, schizophrenic I ever seen in my lifetime. I'm 27 years old, still naive, wet behind the ears as they want to call me, but whatever. Another thing I'm going to touch. Look, everything that they have said in the past 20, probably past 30 years. I'm just going to go say 30, but they said in 2000 it was going to be the end of the world. Never happened. They said in 2012 it's going to be the end of the world. And do y'all also remember that my mother or somebody told me this, that in November there was supposed to be 7 days of darkness? Never happened. Remember when they said on 2020 the spread of the virus and it was supposed to be the end of the world because of end times, didn't happen. Now, listen to me. I'm about to explain something that you'll go, he's telling the truth. How is this possible? He's on to something. Let's listen to me a minute. Listen to me a minute. Listen. Do you know how you always see types of videos on here when you're scrolling and you see like $1 a day will help give the prayer of Jesus? You're helping by doing his work and helping him spread more positivity and helping our church. You've seen those videos, right? And then all the politicians say it's going to be the end of the world and it's going to come to the end times. Politicians or people of big money are using Christianity to profit from. And it's all monetized to fit in their narratives, to fit in their pockets, and everything they can to spread propaganda, which creates fear-mongering and manipulation to get people to go nuts. And they're using Christianity to make money, which is absolutely wrong in every way possible. Because I see it all the time on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. They're always asking you to donate to help support their church, or this video is being sent to you through Jesus or God because they're trying to spread the word and talk to you about such and such and such and such, like this blessing. If you help share this video, you get more positivity, more of a blessing and more of a certain direction that is going to help benefit you in your life and all that yada yada. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. You see it all the time. It's people trying to use the word of God in the wrong way. You don't need to throw money just to get God's blessing. All it is a prayer and a talk to him. That's it. You don't need to throw money. Most of the time they say got a charity for something, that charity is a lie and they're using it for something else, and that's fraud. And another thing, God is in your heart. God is within the world. He's everywhere. He's in the sky. He's in the trees. He's on the ground. He's in the air. He's everywhere. He's a man of mysterious. He's very magical and mysterious. He works in many different ways. I will always believe in him. Always. I might not be Christian like I used to be, but I'm very spiritual. But I'm not as spiritual as the delusional guy that I let y'all listen to. Now, my thinking is very different than others, and that is completely fine because there needs to be a lot of difference in the world where more people can share and think outside the box and ain't afraid to say what they want to say. But believing in God, praying, talking to him, and you don't have to go to church to be Christian or be baptized into whatever religion is. All it matters is you believe in him and pray. Ryan even said it himself. You ain't got to go to church. Church is in your heart. God's in your heart. But his spirit is everywhere. Some people are atheists. Some people do not believe in God. There is other religions that see another God. There are other religions that see God as a false prophet or Jesus as a false prophet. The whole religious thing is not something I completely want to go into topic. I'll listen to other people's religions and their beliefs, and I will be very fascinated by that. But I'm not going to sit and argue that because my sister primarily told me you really have to have a strong, thick skin, but also be able to manage and take what comes and dished out at you when it comes to these type of things, because it is a whole argument between religions back and forth, just like politics, even though they say politics is in religion. It sadly is because they're benefiting from it and they're prophesizing from it, and they're also making money from it, trying to push and make fake propaganda, and also trying to be what you call pushing the agenda. Like, it's interesting how all these type of people say these different types of things and pushes it the way it is for trying to push a prophecy, trying to push an agenda, trying to scare people, get them all goofy and get them all going. But, what do I know? It's just my observation, my 2 cents. I ain't always right about everything, but just take it with a grain of salt. But if you agree on what I'm saying, hail to the yes. But if you don't, it's okay. We're still friends. Oh, crap. Know what I mean? Acquaintances? Oh, shit. Fuck. Associates. Oh, fuck. Colleagues. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Later! I hope that everything made some sense. Latest. If you guys are just now seeing what I just shared and posted, that is from somebody that is a Creek Squad member, but they are HG. But they're also responding to me on what I was saying about the whole thing I talked about last night or the day before, sharing my opinion and sharing my mind and all that. But they're trying to say that my community's toxic, it's going to be a downfall. Dude, how? I've been trying to be on the very best verge that I can and spread the light as I've been trying to do. And I've been trying to be more positive, and I've been trying to climb my way up to the top and be better. But the one comment that really freaking got under my skin was not just about the one about my community. Yes, I care about my community, but I care about my people too. And if you're seeing, Jan was there looking out for me. But when they mentioned something about, I don't know if it was me, like, because I don't know if it's because Jan and me support Ryan, or Jan supports me, or me and Jan supporting Ryan. There's a comment that is said that we are supporting somebody that watches sex trafficking. It's in the comments. I'll give this person one thing. They're smart on their knowledge. But when you say that kind of bullshit, that don't look good. You is not a true Creek Squad member. All because I got sick and tired of one man that wanted to constantly keep going saying he's this, and this. But while Jan is showing her support for me, you wanted to say a negative comment towards my community, towards my people. I knew what it was to be toxic 4 years ago. I'm not that person anymore. And you claim to be Creek Squad. You claim to be an HG. When you make a comment like that, hell to the no. Hell to the no. With no proof, with no nothing, you're just running your mouth. And I get it. Everybody's allowed to express their opinion. Everybody's allowed to express things. But when you're saying something with no receipts, no proof of nothing, and all I've ever do was be friendly. I don't know if that's like a shot at me or Ryan. But either way, if that was really the case, Ryan wouldn't be wanting for every Creek Squad member to go out in the community and look out for other people, but also live it up to being a holler boy and a holler girl. And that's looking out for people. Because if that was truly the case, why would church be sharing and talking about stuff like this and trying to expose it? Or I wouldn't be doing the same thing. Or I wouldn't have been constantly on top of the conspiracy deal of Palm Beach Pete, a.k.a. Jeffrey Epstein. Or also mentioning the story where I looked out for the fire chief's daughter, the youngest daughter. Or joining in my people at the fire department and voting out a creepy guy that has a sexual conduct on him. He walked away peacefully. Every one of us voted out except 3 others wanted to give him a chance. He's gone. But I'm watching. I'm such a bad guy. I'm such a bad guy. I'm so toxic. I'm so bad. The only reason I had that whole tyrant that I had on that night, on that live stream, was because of the crap I was tired of hearing. Where I said enough's enough. I'm going to call it this hypocrisy and expose this, this sociopath, schizophrenic, delusional, not right upstairs type of deal. The things they're higher and they're more powerful than the average human. And y'all heard the proof I played the other night. I'm so bad for going at a man that told a friend of mine that he should have stroked out because he had a goddamn stroke. You heard me. We're talking about the guy. We're not talking about the Sharon person right now. Because I know you see the name in the chat. But I was also informed that Sharon person has something about them from another Creek Squad member. A very, very good person. That they're part of that, what is it? That hate group. So, there's something for you guys. The fuck? Give me a minute. Another thing. For them to say this shit, like I said, if that's even towards me or church, because like they were going back and forth with Jan. That's not some shit Creek Squad would fucking do. Or say. Without any fucking proof or evidence. When they're just running out of their mouth. I think the only reason they were going at me was probably because I was calling out something logical. And had some sense. And I think I struck a nerve. I mean, yeah, they struck a nerve with me. But I probably went a little overboard, but I did a stream responding. Because like I said, all I've done was be respectful. All I do is be kind. And all I've been was been supportive and trying to share different types of just knowledge with you. Hey, Creek, another thing. I saw this. Let me post and share this to you. Because this was like posted on... Because she was the same person that posted... What the fuck was it? Who the fuck was it? She posted a thing with Adam, but I'm going to show y'all. I know that may not mean anything, but... I'm just using my eyes, my head. Like I said, I don't know every damn thing. But... What is this like? Between... What? How many more members of Creek Squad have been kind of just showing themselves so like... But apparently I'm showing my true colors. And I'm bad. Once again. When they respond to me and they say this. Take a look at this shit. I'll pray for you, brother. I'll sure as hell make sure you get your life together, 'cause I don't want to see you fall down to your demise. I need Jesus, brother. My daddy, my brother. Somebody save me. Me from myself. I know I've got flaws. And I'm always coming out and admitting the fucking truth. But is there like a certain point where people just really got to go on their life story? I know I got upset the one time where I keep losing friends. But when it comes to me, when I called out one Creek Squad member, and everything. And then the dispute I had with one of my real life friends, when I talk about something personal, they walked away from me, basically kind of like unfriending me, and I say hello because I noticed they unfriended me, and I asked like, did I do something wrong? And they say no, they don't, like, they see it but they don't respond and just kind of leave me on read. But the only time they'll ever respond to me was on my birthday, and then I end up cutting someone out of my life because they were getting involved with drugs and getting themselves involved with the law. That person has a reputation in this town that a lot of people are gunning for. And yes, I know, not everybody on the internet wants to be your friend. Some people are acquaintances, colleagues, associates, or semi-friends. But if there's people in here that actually care about me and are willing to talk with me, those are my friends. But there are some that I'm close to me, those are my best friends. Even if we've never really met, I'd still consider it, because if I'm willing to give you enough trust and enough love and a lot of understanding and respect, and willing to share things and talk with you on a personal level, and you understand and get where I'm coming from, then I know I got somebody that will fucking take up for me and stand with me till the end of the time and the wheels fall off on my journey. And then 1 minute they're saying apparently my toxicity is the downfall of my community. What do y'all think? Do you think that's like the wishing of my downfall, or am I really toxic because of what I said and done? When I went on a tirade, just kind of frustrated and just before I said enough's enough. Like, is a grown man or a woman not allowed to express their frustrations and not be yelling angry at the screen, saying they're going to pull up and fight them? Yeah, them. Just saying. I mean, it's just so interesting. It's just so interesting. Like, I speak up, but their basis is they observe and they see the true colors in me, and I'm toxic, apparently. I knew what it was to be toxic. If I was toxic, I wouldn't have come out 4 years ago expressing. Trust me, I know about the communities I was in, bro. I know what it is. I am not freaking blind. I can think for myself. Ignorance is one thing, but if I'm just stating my observation out of frustration and still being logical while frustrated, and here's the deal. I'm not even sure what the hell else to exactly say. Is that, I mean, they seem like they're being nice in the responses, but for some of the remarks you've made, to me, that's not true Creek Squad. You're not true HG. I mean, you're very informational. You've been respectful to me, and you've reacted to a lot of my stuff that I posted. But like I said, if whoever that comment is directed towards me or church, without any receipts or proof, you're just wrong for that. You were just wrong for that. Because no, that's not a true example of Creek Squad. If being honest, truthful, trying to be more logical, open, kind, respectful, gets me hated for being who I am, then I'm doing something right. Because I just... It's just so stupid to me. It's just so stupid. I won't quit being who I am. But I was emotional when I did my freestyles that night because of just the shit that I was feeling because of everything else I'm dealing with. I was just emotional. I was trying to just rap and throw it out. So, if anything, yeah, I was pretty much rapping after I did that, like, the whole tirade stream. Because I jumped on and did a whole, fuck. I did a whole rap. Like, I did a whole freestyle live for, like, damn, I'd say 20, 30 minutes, I think. 20, 30 minutes. And everything. Like, I know nobody hates me and all that. I was just frustrated. Just throwing it out there. And most of the time when you're freestyling, you're just freestyling. Not everything, you know, is how you feel. Because most of the time it's just still kind of, I'm still kind of working out the kinks and figuring out to get my flow, to get my rhythm. Because I actually like the freestyle. It's cool as shit and it's funny as shit. I'm sorry this is a lot for everybody, but I'm just like, if being real and just being genuine and honest and truthful and how I am gets me hated or gets to where people say stuff like this to make these long ass fucking things, even though I responded just once, I don't know. I guess I did something right. But to me, I just... I don't know what to say, man. I don't. Except, I don't know if I'll pray for him. That's all I'll do. But I guess it just shows the more I speak out, the more people don't like me. If me getting hated just for the way that I am or the way I speak with no filter or just being who I am with this, whatever the way I could think the best I can, being a outside the box thinker and should be able to think the way I want to think, gets me like hated or gets like a lot of this heat on my back. Oh, it's whatever. I'm already dealing with enough. But whatever I said struck a nerve, and they got struck by it, so they tried to find something to try to strike me back, and that was try to get it. That's by trying to get in my community. When my community is a decent of the Walker Nation and the Creek Squad Nation. Well, Creek Squad, sorry guys. But I mean, if I have to just get hated for what I'm saying and doing, and people want to keep going on and on and on and on and say stuff like that, as I said, I've done something or said something that got them like riled up like that for them to talk on me like that, or try to claim with the Creek Squad shit. So it's like, okay, it's whatever. I'm at a point where I just don't. It's just like, how many times are we gonna keep playing this game? It feels like rinse and repeat after so many people have just like walked away or I've cut them out of my life. I mean, hell, people got triggered at Just Doing, for creating the Finstein list. Boy, that person's looking. They're about to probably be on that Finstein list. So at least a lot of Creek Squad will know about them. So, I mean, there's that. I'll ride on a fence till the end of the racing days. I'm riding on my magical fence. I'm a surfing to the other side and hate on things. Anyway, y'all. Just to make it clear, when I said I was freestyling, I was very emotional, so I just tried to take what I could and turn it into something. If it's negative or positive, it's whatever. I still did something. The fuck? Brain work. Oh, come on, brain. Yeah, but I was just freestyling after I did that live. But I did do another live after that where I was just stating I was a little emotional and I was just not having the best day because I was overwhelmed with so much shit. So, I mean, I'm going to continue to be me. I'm going to continue to be genuine. I'm going to continue to keep doing my thing. It's just, this is chaotic as shit, but I swear it's like, I don't know how to state it. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's supportive of me and that believes in me and that's always here to watch and see where I'm going and working hard. But fuck, what the hell am I doing? Oh, that enjoyed my coin reaction video on here. I appreciate all y'all. And any other videos that I do of me going places or going out and have fun, I'm going to do more of those. Just give me time. But with that being said, thank you, everybody. Creek Quad! I will see y'all the next one. Later, everybody. And another thing, go rock the world like it has never been rocked before because this world definitely needs a little shaking. Laters. Final note. I don't attack people unless they attack me. And a lot of times, if it's something I'm hanging out and I'm just trying to fucking just chill and just interact with the chat or interact with the people on panel. And most of the time, I'm just trying to fucking just escape the craziness of this world sometimes. And only bit of the reason I did what I did was to call it the hypocrisy because my daddy used to tell me, he's like, son, it's like if you just sit and listen, you'll learn something. Yeah, I learned that people ain't right. Especially if they're saying things like that. But with that being said, I'm going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to crash the fuck out. Love you guys. Walker Nation, Creek Squad. I'll see y'all later. Walker is tired.